Okay. Well, in one sense, I'm glad Sivarama Maharaj is not here. Because he would be disappointed. In fact, when I made the schedule, he said, it's so soon after lunch. Normally I take a nap after lunch, but I guess I can make it. Some other people didn't make it. So this is an hour and 40 minutes, or an hour and a half or so, of Sivarama Maharaj making a recording of a message that he wanted to deliver, that he was planning to deliver in person. Just a little background. Something I think you'll hear from Abhiram Prabhu later. After this sincere, maybe some of you have heard Radha Krishna Prabhu describe how they started the farm in Hungary. Long story short, they had some land because Hungary is something of a breadbasket for Europe, or at least Eastern Europe. It's known historically over decades and generations and centuries as an agricultural country that supplies agriculture for other parts of Europe. It's like that, has that reputation. So there's a lot of value in Hungary for agriculture. So they bought a farm and they made some sacrifices, long story short, and it started to grow. And grew and grew, and they had very intelligent people guiding that growth, and it grew and grew and grew. And with government assistance, they were able to do all kinds of things. And tourism, they were able to do all kinds of things. And a revenue stream, they're able to do all kinds of things. They have, they're off the grid. Maybe some of you saw that ISKCON 50 presentation and the little section on Hungary. Off the grid, no water coming from outside of the property, it's all local water. Anyway, having the wealth from the production of the land, then naturally they could maintain householders. And maintaining householders then means there has to be some administration, and there has to be some brahmanas that do the deity worship and the teaching, and the natural structure of the social structure of Varna and ashram evolved because they had the economy. They could live off the land. And so they started looking into the social structure of organizing society in a way that Krishna wanted society organized. So they've been very focused on this for some time. Sivarama Maharaj naturally leading the way. And he's invested a lot of thought, and not just thought, but practical application of that thought, because they have a structure to work with. And he wants to, he's taken that thought process throughout all of Hungary, not just at the farm, to see, how other parts of the yatra in Hungary feel about and are willing to embrace the social structure. So he has a very interesting sequence of thoughts. He's not taking the position, this is the silver bullet, or this is the answer and everyone should sit straight and say yes to this answer. He's not of that opinion. He's sharing his thoughts that may or may not get refined, may or may not be appropriate elsewhere, but he's trying to keep it principle-based. And it's very interesting. It's certainly, if nothing else, it's very thought-provoking. He's a deep-thinking individual, and you'll see as he goes forward. So I don't know which place. I believe it was in Tirupati. He was in the hospital in Tirupati, so I think he got released from the ICU unit and then somewhere made these videos. We'll see. I haven't seen the videos yet. How many gigabytes of information were these videos, Satyasar? Something like 25 GBs, just what's on the screen. It took about a day and a half to download it all. The internet's a little slow. So here we go. And we'll see what Sivarama Maharaj has to say, to offer to us. Sound?
Attendance at the seminar.
That was pretty loud. Somewhere in the middle? Oh, okay. Can you start it over again? Just start it over again. Okay. Go ahead, Subal.
Attendance at the seminars that we're having in Gita Nagari, something that I really look forward to, and I'm paying the price for not being there. In dollars, that comes up to $670. My airplane ticket from Toronto there and back costs. So, and just very, very briefly,